Bobby Manning here. Welcome to a news edition of the Garden Report. As promised, going to run through some of these free agent targets that Shams Charania and others reported the Celtics are eyeing as training camp looms just about a month from now. End of September, early October, they're going to get going. And with 2 roster spots open over the last week here, Celtics took a look at a number of free agents remaining in this class into the late stages of summer. And the most intriguing among them, I'm sure, to many, TJ Warren, the former first team all-bubble star of the Indiana Pacers, who fractured his left foot during that run and had a multi-year recovery from that, a strange one that I still don't think we heard too much about, why that took so long, why last season after he signed with the Nets, he missed pretty much the first month and change. So from 2020 to 2022, late 2022, we basically saw no TJ Warren over the last 3 seasons, just 46 games from Warren, who of course remains a free agent after the trade from Brooklyn to Phoenix alongside Kevin Durant. Phoenix did not play him much. In fact, just a handful of shots last year from him in a Suns uniform. So tough to pull from, tough to project what he's capable of at this point. Of course, the 30-point per game run he went on in the bubble regular season, largely driven by three-point shooting, which we haven't seen much of from him in his career otherwise. Last year, as I wrote for CLNSmedia.com, Warren shot 48% from the field, most of that coming with Brooklyn, 33% from three, 80% at the line, just 7 points per game, a couple rebounds and assists in 42 games. This is going to be his 10th season, 31 points per game in the bubble. Again, long time ago now, believe it or not. And he landed on Indiana from Phoenix after 5 years there to start his career for cash. One of the more just light trade returns you'll see in this league. Phoenix pretty much just gave him up to get off the money after extending him. So that extension ends. 4 years, $50 million, lands in Brooklyn. You want to see what he can do. Did start well. Handful of 20-point games over the first 17. But that three-point percentage fell. And in only 16 games with Phoenix, shot 43%, only scored double figures twice, mostly sat in the playoffs before shooting 6 of 18 in that Nuggets series where they throw him into action. Otherwise, he's played with Malcolm Brogdon, of course, in Indiana. He was the 14th pick, just a couple picks before James Young. And he's a great mid-range shooter. Even last year with the Nets, shot about 52% from mid-range. That only came on a 52 shots, 23% from the corner, 38% above the break on 31 shots. So he showed you a little something in a Nets uniform that I guess makes you intrigued. And what you can say about the Celtics roster right now is that they do need a little bit of bench scoring. Malcolm Brogdon, I've gone over the concerns I have about him coming into this season. Rob's probably moving to the starting lineup. Al can give you maybe 10, 12 points here or there, but mostly a three-point shooter, and that's going to drive much of his offense. He's not creating much himself at this point. Pritchard, you're hoping he's going to take a real leap as a scorer in that second unit, but you didn't see enough of him last year. Banton, not much of a scorer. Brissett, to also more of a spot-up three guy on this offense probably. So who are you going to be your creators offensively in that second unit? And Warren, you asked the question, is he willing to accept a role where he's not going to play often, where it'll be matchup based, where his role will vary? If he's willing to accept that, I'm willing to take a flyer on him. Now, I don't love typically these flashy names. I think there's a lot more in a name than actual substance sometimes with some of these guys. But this is a minimum signing. There's really nothing to lose here as long as he's committed to that role. I don't hate it. I don't think there's a ton left here based off what we saw last year, and it seems more likely that he'll miss more games than he plays in at this point in his career. But at 30, given his scoring prowess, given his mid-range shooting abilities, he can hit some threes, play some good games in the preseason, in the camp. Maybe he's worth the flyer. I don't know. We'll see. TJ Warren available. Celtics taking some interest in him. Will they sign him? Have to think this is probably in the past, or at least just being used to hype up his prospects going forward by his agent here with this reporting out. So we'll see. We'll keep tabs on it, and we'll also talk about some of the other options that the Celtics are pursuing right now, reportedly. As far as these late-stage free agents go, we're brought to you by Fanduel. Head over to fanduel.com/Boston. It's their best offer yet since they've been our official sports wagering partner. I can tell you that. Just bet $5, minimum $10 deposit, and get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket right now. That's on YouTube TV and YouTube. You'll get $100 off as well as $200 in bonus bets when you go to fanduel.com/Boston. Just an incredible offer to start this NFL season. Use those bonus bets to bet on these games coming up starting next week. And $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket to watch those games, which is now available on YouTube TV. Great experience on your TV, on your computer, your device. You can watch Sunday Ticket everywhere, and you'll get $100 off it by going to fanduel.com/Boston. Of course, 21 plus, present in Mass. First online real money wager only. And of course, check out all the terms and conditions when it comes to that Sunday Ticket offer. $100 off, $200 in bonus bets. FanDuel.com/Boston, the official sports wagering partner of CLNS Media and a partner of the NFL. We'll also shout out HelloFresh, HelloFresh.com/CLNS50. Great offer this fall. Up to 25% cheaper than going out to eat, the supermarket, all these different things that the prices keep going up. HelloFresh, still a great, affordable, flexible option. You can customize your meals, check out different options available to you there as far as themes goes. I love the fish option over there. Head to HelloFresh.com/CLNS50. Get prepackaged ingredients sent right to your door when you want it. Laid out instructions for you, make it cooking fun and quick in your own home. Just need about 15-30 minutes to get many of these meals done here. So head over to HelloFresh.com/CLNS50, and you're going to get 50% off and free shipping on your first order over there. That's HelloFresh.com/CLNS50. I'm Barry Manning. More live coverage coming this week as we head closer and closer into training camp. These are doldrums of summer. They're going to be over fast here after the World Cup. Talked about Porzingis as his Latvian team continues the World Cup. Check that out on Celtics All Access and CLNS Media. Subscribe, turn on notifications for when we go live. This has been the Garden Report News Edition. I'll talk to you soon.